afternoon everybody, Wednesday afternoon. It's the more gentle class today. It's another sunny day. We're in week 4 lockdown and I'm hoping that you're all still sane and enjoying the classes because they're just going to keep coming. Got a bit of a Barnet chop, although some may say you can't tell. It's rocking the Brian May look again. I was doing that on Monday. You get the pleasure of it today. Anyway, let's begin. So, sitting, kicking the tailbone out, nice cross-legged. If you can't cross your legs, just have them sort of out to the front, slightly bent, but just so that we can get a nice straight back. Your hands on your knees or down by the floor, just relaxing them down. Nice straight spine, so elevate up through the spine, long neck, shoulders back and softly down. Pull in the tummy muscles and just close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and a breath out. Good. And again, deep breath in and out. Again, one more deep breath in and out. Good. And just keeping your eyes closed and your back straight, take your focus to your spine. And we elevate up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Imagine someone's pulling you up from the crown of your head, you're feeling it through the spine, the neck, and up through your head and up, lengthening upwards. Keeping the eyes closed, take your focus to the muscles in your face, so relaxing the jaw, the chin, the cheeks, and relaxing your eyes, your eyelids, eyebrows and your forehead. And while you're sitting up straight, nice elevated back, lengthening through the spine, your muscles in your face are relaxed. Let's just take a moment here for reflection. Reflecting on where we are and how we're doing. And taking some time for you. Just take a scan of your body and make an intention for the practice today. Whether it's an intention solely for the practice or whether it's for the rest of the week. Just something that's personal to you. It might be something that is personal to you for the rest of the week that you want to try to maintain or try to continue doing or try to do something different. Or it might be just within this practice whether you want to concentrate on deepening your poses, pushing yourself a little bit harder, or just using your breath more, concentrating on the breath. Just taking this time to be inward centered. And then take another deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. Good. Then just open your eyes. Keeping your back nice and straight, chest push forward, shoulders down, take your hands into prayer position. Into your chest. And breathe in. And as you exhale, raise the arms up. Really stretch upwards. Try to get the ears, the arms in towards the ears, taking the hands as far back as you can. If you can keep your palms together with your arms straight, then great. But if not, if it's easier just to keep the arms straight, then just have some space between the hands, stretching up so you can really feel the stretch through your stomach muscles, into your ribs, ribs, giving you some space between the ribs, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, and feeling a stretch through the back. And we're going to start a bit of a flow to warm up the shoulders and the back, so breathing in. As you exhale, take the hands down and back, really slowly down onto the floor. Push the chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together. We're going to breathe in, bring the arms up, stretching up as we go. Take an exhale down. And inhale, take the arms up, nice flowing movement with the breath. And exhale down. Good, and again, inhale up. And exhale down. One more, inhale up. Exhale down. All the way down to the floor. We're going to just take our hands behind us. We're going to push the hips forward and the chest forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and just drop the head back. And then bring the head back first and bring the body and the arms back together. Good. We're going to take the left hand on right knee. The right hand is behind, just by your bottom, not leaning back on the hand, just literally behind you. You're going to lift up through the spine and then twist. Use the hand on the knee to twist yourself around. Look around that right shoulder. So you feel the twist from the base of your spine, mid, back, shoulder blades, neck and up. Really kind of imagine how your spine is reacting, how your spine is. Good, take one more breath there. And ease back round to centre. We're going to take the right hand on left knee this time, left hand behind. Lengthen up through the spine, really reach up and then twist, looking over that left shoulder. Keep the spine long, the neck long, the chest push forward, the shoulders back. Twist it, twist, using the hand on the knee to twist a bit more if you need to. Yourself back to centre. I'm going to do a bit more on the shoulders. So take the arms out to shoulder width. Really be conscious that, because what happens when your arms are up, your body will want to get out of the sensation by rounding the shoulders. You want to really push the chest forward, take the arms back as far as you can, squish the shoulder blades together, keep the arms up. You'll start feeling it in your triceps and biceps and shoulders shortly. Keep it there. We're then going to bend the elbows, face the palms towards me. You're keeping those shoulders back. You're keeping the chest pushed forward. Take the arms back as far as you can. Good, you're going to bring your arms up, stretching up. You're going to bring them back down to bend at the elbows, to goddess pose. You're going to take them out. We're going to do this in a flowing movement. Keep the chest pushed forward. Bend the elbows. Take it up. Bring it back down to bent elbows and out. Straight arms. So we're going to do that again. Inhale. Bend. Up. Down to bent arms and straight. Keep the shoulders pushed forward. No. Chest push forward, shoulders back. Bend the arms. Bring the arms up. Bend the arms again, the elbows. Take them out. One more time. You should be really feeling it in your shoulders and arms now. So take a bend in the elbow. Straighten the arms upwards. Back down to bent elbows. Straighten the arms out. Good, and bring the arms down. Just round the shoulders and just do this with the arms. Okay. We're going to take a forward bend over cross legs if you can. So just kick the tailbone out, put the hands on the mat in front of you. And inhale, look up. And exhale, just ease your hands forward. Keep your arms straight. Take the chest down as far as you can go. Just as far as you can go. If you can come down onto your forearms, brilliant. If not, just ease yourself down as far as you can bend. It doesn't matter if you can't get your head on the floor, it really doesn't matter. So just ease yourself down little bit by little bit. Try to soften the shoulders. Good, one more breath there. And then walk your hands back up so that you come back up to seated. We're going to just unfold the legs, bringing the feet, the soles of our feet together. Try to ease the feet in towards your groin or walk your bottom towards your feet. Holding on to your toes, your feet, your ankles, wherever is easiest for you so that you can really lengthen up through the spine and have a nice straight back. And bounce the knees if you can. Just feeling that stretch around the groin and the hips and the inner thigh. Just observing where you can feel it. If it's too much to bounce, then you don't need to bounce, but you find that when you bounce it eases the pressure off the hips, eases the groin out a little bit more. So then we can stop bouncing and just bring the feet, keep the soles together, keep the feet together, just bring them forward about 1.5 feet away. Again, you're still holding on to your feet, your ankles, your toes, or your legs, wherever you can. Just grip them. And again, lengthen up through the spine, push the chest forward, looking up, breathe in. And as you exhale, just hinge at the hips and come down over your legs. You'll start to feel it in your hips, in your buttocks, in your glutes. And again, same in the groin and the inner thigh, but just a little bit more in towards the hips. And we're just going to hold it there for a few more breaths. See how far you can come down. After a few breaths, you might be able to ease yourself by holding onto your feet or wherever you've got a grip of, pulling yourself and easing yourself down a little bit further. But just be mindful of where you can feel the stretch, the sensation. Breathe into that area. Good, just take one more breath there. And then coming back up. Good. We're going to take our legs nice and wide, feet out to the side. Just flex the feet so that they are flexing in towards your body. And kick the tailbone out. We're trying to maintain a nice straight back and using the core to do so. To start with, just hold on to your inner thigh or wherever you can, just to maintain a nice straight back, keeping the feet flexed inwards, so that your legs are active and they're not just relaxed and straight, relaxed and straight. And when you've got a nice straight back and you can see if you can maintain that there without holding on, just take your arms out to the side and holding it there, you'll start feeling it through your thighs, tops of your thighs, your inner thighs, pushing the chest forward and keep lengthening up through the spine. Keep the shoulders soft and down. We're then going to bring the hands out in front. Breathing in. As you exhale, you're reaching forward as if you want to come towards me and touch my hands. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Keep reaching as far forward as you can, then take the hands down to the floor. Good. Holding it there for a bit. We're then going to walk our hands over to the right foot, both or right leg, just as far as you can. We're keeping bent down as far as we can. And you're going to take your left hand on the outside of your right leg or your right foot. You can do what you like with your right hand. But you're just pulling with your left hand so that you start feeling a nice stretch through the QL, the big muscles in your back. You'll feel it in your down through the right hand side of your I've forgotten the hamstring. Back of your leg. Good, take one more breath there. Good, we're going to walk our hands back to the middle. You're staying bent down. A couple of breaths. And then we're walking our hands over to the left leg. Take a bend down over that left leg, feeling it down through the hamstring. And then you're taking your right hand on the outside of your right foot or your leg. Take the left hand wherever you can, but you're just pulling on that, pulling yourself down and pulling yourself over like a twist, so you feel that stretch down through that side of the torso into that big muscle in the back. Good, you're staying bent down, we're walking back to the front. Try to see if you can observe whether you've come down a little bit further, having been to one side and the other, staying bent down. See if you feel like you have come down a little bit further, if you can a little bit more. And one more breath there. And ease back up. Good. We're now going to bring our feet together, and we're going to bring them on the mat straight out. Nice straight spine. You're going to bring your arms up on the breath in. As you exhale, we're going to take a forward bend over the legs, all the way down. If you can't hold on to your feet, just hold on to your legs, it's fine. Or if you've got a strap, you can put a strap over your toes and hold on to the strap. Because it's grip, it's being able to sort of ease yourself down a bit more by holding on to something, pulling yourself down a bit more with the out breath. So just hold it there for a couple of breaths. And then after a couple of breaths, you might be able to go past your edge, past that sensation on the out breath. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can go down a little bit further. Good, one more breath there. And easing back up. Good. Back to a straight back. We're going to take the right leg, bend the knee, bring the right foot in towards your body. And just hold that knee Nice straight back, flexing the left foot in. Looking over the left leg. And then we're going to just take that the right foot over to the outside of the left leg. And again, take the left arm and cup around that, left arm, cup around that right knee. So you're trying to pull that knee over to the left. It's even worse because now I'm on the side. It's irrelevant whether it's left or right, isn't it? I'm confused now anyway. Take your left hand behind, lifting right up, and just twist your body round to look over that left shoulder. You can keep hold of that knee. Just take another twist. But you can feel it in your hip and into that glute. The right glute. We're looking over the right shoulder. Oh man, I blame it on the sun. I've caught the sun a bit over the Easter weekend. Hope you all had a good Easter weekend, by the way. Bit of a weird one, but hey. Okay, coming back to centre. Just taking that right foot to the inside of your right thigh, dropping the right knee down. Now if you need something under your thigh to support it, then put a cushion or a block if you have one, just put it under that thigh. We're going to look over the left leg. Breathe in, bring your arms up, and as you exhale, come down the left leg, just as far as you can, holding on to the ankle, the leg, or the foot, wherever you can. Again, finding your edge. Breathing into it, easing down after a few breaths if you want to. Good, breathing, one more breath, and then ease back up. Okay, we're going to swap legs, so I'll put my left side. It just gets even more confusing. So this time the left knee is bent, the left foot is in towards your body, the right leg is straight. And we're just going to hold on to that knee, elevate upwards, flexing the right foot in towards us. By the way, Buddha is here. He's now called Wilson. He's my friend. And he's overseeing every session now. So Wilson Buddha is he's my friend and your friend. I'm not going mad, honestly. Good, so now we're going to take the left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Taking the right arm over and cupping that knee and pulling it over to the right. Really pulling it over, pulling it in towards your chest and in and over to the right. So you feel it in your glute and your hip, your left glute and hip. Keep the back nice and straight. Keeping the foot there, take the left hand behind, leaning on the left hand, lift up and twist, looking over that left shoulder. Good, one more breath there. Coming back round to centre. Taking the foot to the inside of the thigh, dropping that knee down, supporting it under the thigh if you need to with a cushion or a block if you've got one, facing over the right leg. Not the wrong leg, the right leg. Good, breathe in, bring your arms up. Stretching up, and as you exhale, come down over that leg, stretching forward and down, holding on where you can, and breathing. Again, finding your edge, breathing into that edge, and see if you go down a little bit further. After a few breaths, you might be able to come down a bit further on the out breath. Always on the out breath. Good, one more breath. And ease back up. Okay, so from here we are now going to go on to all fours and just do a little bit on all fours. So making sure that your knees are under your hips and your wrists are under your shoulders, usual, flat back. And we'll just move the spine into cat-cow with the breath. So as you inhale, you're going to kick your tailbone out and look up. And then as you exhale, you're going to round the spine, push it to the ceiling, tuck everything in, the bottom in, your chin in. Again, inhale, kick the tailbone up, out, and look up. Nice flowing movement with the breath. Exhale, round the spine, push it to the ceiling. And again, inhale, up. And exhale, round. Two more, inhale, up. And exhale, round. One more, inhale, up. And exhale, round. Good, come back to a flat back. I'm just going to turn the music down. Because we don't want too much of a wailing woman. So we're going to straighten out one leg and the other arm, but we're going to start by just easing ourselves forward to the mat a bit, realigning the hips and the wrists. So we're going to just take the this one, right, left foot out. So your toes are on the mat and the leg is straight. You just ease the hips back, pushing down with and back with the left ankle so that you feel the stretch down through the back of that leg, down through the calf muscle. Really nice big stretch. Make sure that both hips are facing down towards the mat. Be very conscious of that and not kicking the hip out. Pushing down with the arms. Good, one more breath there. Ease your hips forward and rather than bring your knee down, lift the leg up. Good. Holding the leg there, again, making sure that the hip's not kicked out and it's facing down towards the mat. And then when you've got your balance and you're happy with it there, if you want to keep your leg there and not bring your arm up, you can stay there. Otherwise, bring your right arm up. Left leg out, right arm up, so opposites. Don't try to do both sides because you will fall over. Keep the breathing going, try to hold it for another 2 breaths. You can come down if you want to come down, you can. Good, bring the hand down only. Bend the knee. You know what's coming next. We're going to open up with this hip, with this left hip. So you're opening up like a dog peeing against a wall. We love this pose. It's the only pose I can describe it as, dog peeing against a wall. Open the knee up, look at that foot. Hold it there for as long as you can. You're using the hip, it's really strengthening the glute. See if you can take a straight leg. Bend the knee again, bring the knee back down. Good. We're doing the other side. I can all hear you say, this is so tough. No, it's not. You've done it all before. So, you are a lovely bunch of lunatics. No. So this time we're taking the right foot back onto the mat, stretch it, toes on the mat, and you're going to shift the hips backwards. Really push back with that ankle, push down with your hands so that you feel that stretch down through the back of the leg, calf muscles. Good, we're going to ease the hips forward, raise that leg up, keep the hip facing down, not kicked out. Getting your balance. When you're ready, bring the left arm up. So right leg is straight, right arm is, no, right arm is straight, left leg, no, right leg, left arm. Oh my God. Is it time for gin and tonic yet? Good, you're bringing the hand down only. You're bending that knee. You're lifting up and out. So you're twisting round, opening up that hip with the knee, looking at the knee if you can. Peeing, dog peeing against a wall, or lamppost, or hedge or tree. If you can just straighten the leg, flex the foot in. That should do it for the glute. Good, bend the knee, bring the knee back down. So, feet together, knees nice and wide. If you can't get your bottom on your heels, just put a cushion there, like that. Just so that you've got your bottom on something. If you need 2 or 3 cushions, then put 2 or 3 cushions, but you need to relax the knee, relax the bottom down. And then you could take your chest down. Because some people, if you lift and take your chest down, it's a different pose. So you want to keep your bottom down, take your arms out, and then your chest and your head down for extended child's pose. Try to relax the shoulders down and the head. If you find that you can't get your head on the mat, put another cushion there. Just grab another cushion and put it there so you can relax the back of your neck. And just take some nice, long, slow, nourishing breaths here. Good. Bring yourself back up to all fours, bring the knees in together. And we're going to go up to a downward dog and then come back down onto knees. So we'll try and hold, we'll do this 3 times. So we'll go up to downward dog and try to hold it for 3 breaths. And then come back down onto all fours for a couple and then go back up. Okay? So tuck your toes under and you're going to kick your tailbone right up in the sky, straighten those legs. So, the first thing you need to think about here is getting your ankles down so you feel a stretch down through the back of the legs. Take one nice breath there. Good. Then take a bend in the knees, push your chest towards your thighs and take 2 breaths there. Good, then bring the knees back down, come back to all fours and take 2 breaths. You might want to flatten the feet just to relax the feet down. Good. We're going to tuck the toes under again and go back up. So we're going to breathe in and come up, straighten the legs, push the chest towards the thighs, ease the ankles down. Nice straight legs for 1 deep breath. Good, then bend the knees, push your chest towards your thighs, kicking the tailbone up into the sky. Good, 1 more breath. Bring the knees back down to all fours. Flatten the feet so they relax. Good, we're going to do this 1 more time. Okay. Tuck your toes under, breathe in, and up we go on the breath out. So pushing the chest towards your legs, ease those ankles down, so again you feel the lengthen through the back of the legs. 1 breath. Good, bend the knees, push your chest towards your thighs, 2 breaths. Bring the knees back down. We're flattening the feet. You want to grab the cushion again to put under your bottom because we're taking the bottom back over the heels. This time the arms are going down by your feet and you're just relaxing the chest and the head down. Relax the arms, the shoulders. And just let yourself relax there for a couple of breaths. Good, we're coming back up to all fours and we're going to try and bring the right foot in as far forward towards our hands as possible. So keep either lift it up, bring it, and then just heel toe it. So when we're there, we're going to just ease the hips forward. So look where my knee is over my ankle. If your foot is way back here, you will not be able to bring your hips down and then it will hurt your calf muscles. So you need to have the foot really quite far forward so that when you bring those hips down, your knee is over your ankle. So try to then ease your body so that it's facing towards the front edge of your mat. And this left hip is just being eased down. You can start feeling it through the hip then. And just hold on with your hands on to your left knee, no, your right knee, and your left hip is being worked. You can feel the hip. If it's too much, you can just ease up a bit. But if you want to deepen it, you just take the hips down a bit further. If you're happy there, then stay there. If you want to take your arms up, then breathe in. As you exhale, take your arms up and really stretch up. Stretching up with the arms, taking the hips down. Good, 2 more breaths there. And then taking the hands down to the floor, we're going to see if we can take this foot back to all fours. Good. So the other foot, the left foot, is being flung forward, as far flung as possible. Or just grabbing it, fling it forward. And then just caterpillar your feet, toes, your ankle towards the front a bit, so that when you ease forward with your hips, your knee is over your ankle. So So this time you're going to start feeling it in your right hip. Holding both hands onto your left knee, or your left thigh, wherever's comfy. Looking forward, keep the back nice and straight, the chest pushed forward. Good. So if you want to stay there, you can keep your hands there and keep focused on the hip and breathing into the hip. Otherwise, you can take your arms up, so breathing in and ease your arms up, stretching up on the exhale. And really stretching up with the arms so that you feel the stretch down through the side of your chest, opening your chest up, feeling some space between the ribs, taking the hips down if you want to a little bit further. One more breath there. Taking the hands down and then easing this leg back to all fours. We're going to stay on the knees. If your knees are starting to hurt, you need to just put a blanket under there. That's a good way of doing that. So from here, I hope you can see my head seems to have disappeared. So nice straight spine. We're going to come down with the left hand and out with the right leg. So your body will want to curve down to the floor. Just open up the chest, push the hips forward, straighten the spine, and if you can, bring your right arm up. So we've got a nice line from one arm to the other. Keep the hips pushed forward. The more you push your hips forward, the more you'll start feeling it in that hip. You can take that arm over the ear, stretch through, down through that side, that right hand side of your torso. Good, bring the hand back down and ease back up onto your knees. This time it's down with the right arm, out with the left leg. Push those hips forward. When you're ready, bring the arm up. Keep pushing the hips forward so you start feeling it through the hip. Nice line between the top arm and the bottom arm. And then take the top arm over the ear, stretch. Make it an active stretch so you can really imagine you're trying to reach something, so you can really feel the stretch down through the side of the torso. One more breath there. And then coming back up and back down. Okay, we're staying in the centre of the mat, looking forward. We're going back to cross legs. We're going to just do another side stretch and then come down onto the mat, flat on your back. Okay, so nice straight back. We're starting with the left hand down to the side. Push those hips forward, the chest forward. Bring the right arm up. Nice stretch upwards first. You can look up at the hand if you can. And then we're going to take a bend in the left elbow and ease ourselves over to the left, feeling the stretch again down through the right hand side of your torso. Be mindful that you don't follow through and reach over and your right buttock comes off the floor. Just push the right buttock down, but ease that right arm over. One more breath. And coming back up. Over to the other side. So right hand down, left arm up, push the hips and the chest forward. Look at the hand if you want to. Nice strong mudras. That's a mudra, a really strong hand gesture. Active arm. And keeping the buttock, the right buttock down, take the right arm over, take a bend in the left elbow, ease yourself down a bit more. You can go right down onto your forearm if you want, just wherever is comfortable for you. Good, one more breath there. And easing back up. Okay, time for the fun bit. Twizzle yourself around to the front edge of the mat. So, feet, toes at the front edge of your mat, knees slightly bent, you're kicking the tailbone forward so you're on the fleshy part of your bottom. I'm just going to come this way a bit. Engage the core. This is what we need. This V shape is what we're going to try and maintain rather than coming down. That's not good for the back. So try to maintain this V shape, torso, thighs. So lift the feet off the ground, holding on underneath your knees. Engaging that core. Really feel the core, the stomach muscles being worked. Pull in the stomach muscles. If at all you need to come back down with your feet, then just come back down with your feet. It's not a boot camp, or is it? No, it's not. So if anybody wants to let go, they can. It's a little, gives you a little extra. If you want a little bit more, you can bring your arms up. Again, be mindful of the V shape that we talked about. Bring your hands back down. Holding on underneath, feet down. So scooshing forward a little bit, twizzle and scoosh, word of the day, words of the day. You're going to round the spine and just ease yourself down onto the mat, very gently. Bring your knees to your chest, hug them. Really hug the knees in, stretching out the base of your spine, stretching out the bottom of your back. You can rock around, massaging the spine. And then bring your feet down onto the floor by your bottom, feet are hip width apart. Hands either side of you. So we're going to start with the left leg. We're going to raise the left leg up. Try to make sure that both thighs are together. So not like that, not like this. Level. Both thighs level. And we're going to just take a breath in and we're going to elevate up into a bridge with this left leg up. So breathe in and exhale up. Holding it there for 2 breaths. And then bring it back down. Good. Make sure that the thighs are together. We're going to just do that one more time. Breathe in and elevate up. Push the hips to the sky. And bring it back down. Good. Bring the foot back down. So both feet are together. This time the right leg is going up. Again, both thighs level. We're going to breathe in. And as you exhale, push up to a bridge. Breaths, and bring it back down. Curve the spine all the way down onto the mat gently. We're going to do that one more time. So breathe in and up, 2 breaths. And bring it back down. Good, bring the knees back into the chest. Hug the knees right into your chest. See if you can get your chin to your knees. Or just bring your head and your shoulders off the mat. And then release the shoulders and head back down. And keeping the knees where they are, take your arms out to the side. And then drop your knees down to the right first. And look over to the left. Try to make sure both shoulder blades are on the mat. Good. Bring yourself back to centre. We're going to then take the knees down to the left this time and look over to the right. Try to relax around the hip and the knee and the feet. Quite a lot of people hold tension in the hips in this twist, in this supine twist, but only because they think that they're not twisting properly or they feel like they need to hold their breath. Just try to relax the breath, relax the hip down, and the knees. Good, we're going to bring the knees back up and we'll be going into Shavasana now, into the relaxation. So find yourself into a comfy place on the mat. Legs nice and relaxed out in front of you, arms relaxed to the side, relaxing the spine down into the mat. Just let your knees and your ankles fall to the side, relax out to the side, and close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and HA out. Really push the air out for your Tibetan cleansing breath, and 2 more. Deep breath in, fill the lungs up, and HA out. And again, last one, deep breath in, HA out. Good. And keeping the eyes closed, we'll start the relaxation. So just let your back relax down into the mat. Just be mindful of the whole body. Just letting go, and start to release any tension from your feet, relaxing your toes, the soles of your feet, your ankles, relaxing your shins and your calf muscles, your knees and thighs, relaxing your hips, your pelvis. Let your stomach muscles be soft. And relax the spine down into the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Release the spine, relaxing the muscles in your back. Let them melt down into the mat. And release any tension from your chest and your shoulders. Relaxing down through the arms, so relax the tops of your arms, your elbows, your forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, thumbs. And relaxing the back of your neck and your throat, your jaw, your chin, your cheeks. Relaxing the area around your eyes, your eyelids, eyebrows, your forehead, and the top of your head. And just allow a wave of relaxation to flow from the top of your head, through your body, down to your toes. And really enjoy this space and time that you have just for you, just to relax. Let your mind be free. Try to empty your mind. If you find things creeping into your mind, just take your focus to your breath. Follow your breath. Feel your breath. Relaxing down into the mat and being comfortable, content. Remember to breathe into your body as you slow the breath down, deepening its touch, relaxing, calming and grounding the body, giving yourself space to come back home, back into your body. You are in each moment of breath, being held by life, by nature. As we breathe out carbon dioxide, the plants and trees breathe us in, loving the carbon dioxide. They then turn our breath into oxygen for us to live and to thrive. This is a pure and beautiful exchange, a connection of wildlife, a gift between nature's beings, letting you know within each breath that you're being supported. And soften into the world around you. Allow the air and the earth to heal, revive, rejuvenate and reawaken you. Remember how wildness always holds you close, strong, consistent, slow and steady, rocks you in smells and sights and rhythms, is always there to ground us, is always soothing and knowing and simple and ready. And then start to bring your awareness back into your room, onto your mat, into your being. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. And then when you're ready, draw your knees to your chest and roll over onto your right or your left side, whichever is easiest for you. And then with your eyes closed, if you can, ease yourself up to a seated position, whether it's cross-legged or in any other way. And then you just place your hands over your eyes and opening your eyes behind your hands, bring your hands down into prayer position. Namaste. Thank you everybody. I hope to see you all again. I really want to see you all. See you all. I'm going to do a live Zoom class on Monday. It is for the more intermediate class on a Monday night. I'm going to give it a go. If it works well, then I will do a Wednesday afternoon class. If I get the uptake, if you'd rather me do it on a different day, then please let me know, because hey, I can do it any day. So please let me know. I will let you all know when things happen.